You know how some content just feels trustworthy? Let's break down the script behind that feeling.
The internet is full of hype, right? But real connection? That's built on a foundation of trust.
And here's the core idea. You don't actually need hype. What you really need is structure.
Let's see how this works in practice by looking at a framework for a short e-commerce video.
It's a simple four-part structure designed to deliver real value, not just make noise.
So what makes this structure so effective? It all comes down to a few very specific rules.
First, you use an open loop. It's a psychological hook that promises an answer, making people stay.
Then you add a pattern interrupt, a surprising number or rule to reset their attention.
But these rules aren't just random tactics. They actually point to a core business philosophy.
Here's what that philosophy looks like. A disciplined engine that builds a strong brand identity. That margin engine, that's all about financial reality and discipline. The stuff that has to work.
And that engine is what powers the identity-driven brand, allowing for strategic growth.
Because here's the thing, people don't just buy products, they buy identity. They buy who they want to become.
So instead of just selling features, you sell to an identity for the person who is always prepared.
You see, hype is great for selling features, but structure, that is how you build an identity.
It really all comes down to this. Discipline will always beat motivation. Always.
So what's the big takeaway here? Well, effective, trust-building content is never an accident.
It's the result of a deliberate, disciplined, and very structured process behind the scenes.
So you really have to ask yourself, is your content designed for a transaction or for trust?